Well, everybody, it is also Comics Podcast. Doing it again. News day. Last week we had our first interviews day, getting some pretty nice views. I want to say myself with
Yeah.
interview with Tom Scioli, which is the pretty interesting collaboration between Rob and I because I think Rob was mainly the lead in that. He booked it, he did the main thing, and I just edited stuff and tried to do a
You
lot
you were king
on that
editor
end.
on that. Let me tell you.
That's fun.
It's
Yeah,
I hope everyone here checks it out.
yeah.
If you're a fan of
Did me
Tom
in.
Scioli, it is great. Like we had hardcore Tom Scioli fans reach out and be like, "This is great. I found out stuff I didn't know. I found out books I didn't know existed." We do a pretty in-depth interview and talking about his whole career. And we didn't even talk about everything we know about. We know even more stuff than what
Right.
we talked about.
Yeah.
We're
I think
just
my favorite part,
insane.
yeah, my favorite part was just different tangents you guys went on with the 1963 appreciation. And I just thought that some of the stuff, because I pulled a bunch of art before ahead of times, and it was just kind of funny that I pulled pages that he was like very resonant towards. So I was like, it's like, that's my favorite page. I'm like, holy shit. So
Yeah,
it
good job
was
of that.
cool. Yeah, all of it was a lot, but it did me in as far as editing. I learned a lot on the edit. I learned a lot. So I need to start, I'm
You,
gonna start chopping up some promos on that, but want to jump right into the news. Got
yeah,
all our
it
social
burned
stuff
Mark
here.
out. So we do apologize for not having a new show last week, but the interview just took up so much time and the editing and
Took a long
life.
time to edit.
So and news kept
Life.
happening, and I'm like, oh no, it bugged me not having a show last week, but
Yeah.
like I understood why. So hopefully we'll make up for it. And Mark says he'll be so entertaining this episode. Mark, I can't wait to see what you have to say.
I'm gonna
Mark,
try.
it's all on you, Mark. Mark, you perform. Dance,
No, no,
monkey.
no. That's okay.
Dance,
That's
monkey,
fine.
dance. Mark,
So
get rid of all the porn links. Good job.
here we go. Ready? There's Bear. This is our edit from this is my boy. This is my dog. But yeah, I had some fun with my dog with this. So this is actually a child's cosplay thing. It's like $10 on sale at Walmart, this cape.
Yeah.
But the cape's real cool. It looks great.
And
It fits on dogs really easily.
it's
That I
funny.
know at
Mark
the
sent us Mark sent us these pictures, and then our friend Brian Milligan can't leave well enough alone ever.
yeah.
So it's so funny.
That's good though.
So good
That
job,
works.
Brian.
Yeah.
Brian's also really good if you have a magazine or newspaper laying around. He'll just take a pen and just start drawing
Oh yeah.
stuff, scars, missing eyes,
Oh,
big
that's
dicks,
funny.
whatever. He loves to draw.
That's funny.
He loves to mess with bait. Yeah. He's new at the comic store.
Yeah, a couple pics here of Target. I was at Target yesterday, and when I saw this, I'm just like, okay, let's run through. Let's see who we know. So we think this is a Romita Senior. So this is a Marvel UB binder zip case, 4.99. I don't need
Okay.
it, but I was just trying to figure out who's who. So
I
this
mean,
is
we definitely see
clearly,
we see Ramos the bottom quarter. Is that
yeah,
Butler?
Ramos,
The second
Bagley.
Bagley?
Uh,
Is it? Maybe. Or Lyle.
that's yeah, that's probably a Bagley. Um, this I couldn't really tell. That's a Romita
I mean,
Senior.
we definitely got Larson to the right,
Which Larson?
down, over. I think that's Larson.
That that's Bagley. So anyway,
Is it?
good
But
times.
but they use Ramos like in like three or four different ones.
Yeah, good times. That's fun. Again, we do have a Superman review that's going to pop up probably before the news. This I was like looking at this and I was like, see, I would have rather have had him either in the Hammer of Broly, rather have Lex Luthor
Oh yeah,
in
you
the
have the
Hammer,
opinion
and
of having Lex
yeah.
in the
So
suit.
if you're doing a Luthor Corp lab, right, and you're going to have the baby, which is the baby kaiju here, yeah, or no?
No, that's
That's Metamorpho's
Joey.
kid, the Joey, right?
Joey Morpho.
Which is continuity. I know
Yeah,
when
it is continuity.
we were at dinner or we ate afterwards. We ate at Applebee's, which is barely food, right? But like, because who asked that? I guess we were just all talking, and
Yeah, some
I had it wrong. I didn't think that it was continuity, but it is
it
technically
is
continuity.
continuity. Yeah, it is.
That is
I
what
I
that's the
kind of had a
Graham
feeling,
Nolan
but
middle.
I don't want to be
Yeah,
wrong in front of my friends. So I'm like, so I went
yeah,
home and I'm like, yeah, that's a real character.
yeah. That's fun. Yeah, Metamorpho super successful, Mr. Terrific super successful. These look really cheap. It doesn't. I don't think they're McFarlane. It's just they don't look very good. That bear looks like Nicholas Hoult. That bad. It's a bad corn sweat. I thought that yeah, the figures themselves I don't think look that great. I know that McFarlane ones have coming out
It's a cool looking
as
set
well,
from a
but
distance.
I was hoping when I saw because I think I saw preview art for this recently, and I was like, oh, good, Luther's going to do something besides yellow people and battleship commands.
Mark, leave
A4, B6. Come on, man.
If you want to hear Mark rail
Uh,
against this movie for 2 hours, we have a review. If you
uh,
want to hear Rob super defend this movie,
I just don't
listen
want
to the
him
review.
yelling commands. He's yelling fucking Fortnite commands at like 8 people in a fucking lab. It's stupid.
Is it really Fortnite commands? You ever played Fortnite, Mark?
No, but
I don't
exactly.
think
But
that reference works.
but I don't know. But like, I just don't. I don't need 7 people to do like I'm going to grab Superman this way. It was just like I don't know.
Listen,
He was AI. He was
Lex
his
doesn't
own
want to get dirty.
predictive technology.
He doesn't want to get dirty. Lex enjoys barking commands.
I don't know if I don't know.
That's
I'm
okay.
not adopting this Lex. I don't, he's not my hashtag not my Lex. Anyway, so but
Yeah,
yeah, I would have liked this.
he was a phenomenal Lex though. The most evil
Nah,
Lex I've ever seen in a movie, in any sort of Superman. He's just evil.
slime included. Where? What are we doing? What slime? What are we doing here?
All right.
Give me that slime. Anyway, news. So here's another regurgitated concept. Another Marvel's putting out. You know, we did the Age of Apocalypse, which was very revelatory at the time they were doing. So it's funny they're doing Age of Revelation.
Right.
So they're switching out a bunch of names of their. So they're basically canceling everything again.
Right.
So there's your question too. Are they going to fucking come back as regular numbering, or are they going to come back at legacy numbering? They're going to
What's
number ones
regular
again.
numbering? We don't know. This is a story. What do they say? It takes place 10 years in the future. So it's not an alternate dimension. It's just a possible future. So we got White Beast, which is what Grant Morrison kind of did when he did his future X-Men storyline. We
Yeah,
don't know why Wolverine, is that a mask? Is that just his skull showing through? I don't know.
yeah. Looks like it's an outside mask. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Cyclops has a beard. Cool. Zorn's back. All right. Glob is more human looking. Is that Glob? Uh,
Yeah, but
Magneto's got a nice feathery cape.
I
Or is
guess
that pieces
whatever's
of metal?
happening here, because that's what Apocalypse. That's Doug
Apocalypse
Ramsey.
Sun.
Oh, they're doing something with Doug Ramsey. I don't know if that's had something to
Okay.
do with this too. Like I
I don't
knew
think that's
Apocalypse and Doug Ramsey have something to do with this
right.
potentially.
Apocalypse
So
has a son that's been a character through a lot of X-Men in the past couple of years. I forget his name. It's like Simon or something like.
yeah, yeah. It's weird. It's weird that the because this is Marty Gracia too, right? Yeah. It's weird that they have this like effect on Beast fur and then they kind of forgot about it. Like it's like I almost did it. Same thing here. They're like I'm gonna do some. I'm not like they're deciding on the effect and then they just leave it. Glob looks right. That's right.
Um,
Magneto. Always saying that that's a
one of the
different
books they're
belt.
doing. Are you going to go through the books or no?
Yeah. Here we
Okay, here we
go.
go. So Amazing X-Men. All right, we had the Astonishing X-Men for Age of Apocalypse. Binary. Okay.
Now
Long shots.
hold
Is
on.
that like?
Binary. Real quick.
Go ahead.
What are you doing here? I think this is actually. I love this. I want a like. I would want them to pull back and have like and do something like that. But wait a second. I guess I'm thinking of the movie. So in the Marvels,
Right.
they have Captain Marvel. They have Latasha Lynch, Captain Marvel, but she's wearing a binary costume
Yes, and she's binary in that universe.
in that universe. So I
They
wonder
called her
what they're doing
binary.
here. Because again, Captain Marvel cannot support a book, just as Kamala Khan cannot support a book, just as Ghost Spider barely supports a book. All these new characters, we gotta have them. Gotta have these are the best characters. Ironheart can't support a book. Um,
And
you
isn't it
know,
weird? It's like these characters can't
Laura
support books,
Kinney
but
can't
we
support a
want to
book.
giving them TV
Keep it
shows and
going.
movies.
Yeah, because you have to
I
have
don't know.
Laura Kinney Sabretooth over here, which
Well,
you mentioned that.
I actually really like that because I had that idea for a story at one point.
Yeah.
I had two
Sinister
ideas for a story.
Six.
I'm a big Sabretooth fan, and I'm always thinking of like I would love to write a Sabretooth comic. Will it happen? Probably not. We'll see.
Long
If not, I'll do
shots.
my own. I'll do my own. Yeah, long shots. What is that? Him and his kids. Him and Dazzler's kids.
Yeah. Fucking Shatterstar, baby.
Sinister.
Unbreakable X-Men.
That's a fine name. Cloak or
Sinister
dagger. I don't
Six.
know.
They got the diamond there. It's a good logo. Very good.
Yeah.
Undeadpool. Funny.
All right.
Omega Kids. Cool. Is that going to be to Artie and Leech? Oh, that would be fun. Cloak and Dagger. Just a regular Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak or dagger.
Cloak. Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm just looking at it. I'm breezing through it. Cloak or
Put
Dagger.
put the contacts in.
Oh.
Expatriate X-Men. All right. You should have just called them the Expatriots. Would have been a better name. With an X, the
Iron
Expatriots.
ampersand Frost. Ampersand.
Are they still together in that future? I guess are they still married? I don't know. Um,
Radioactive Spider-Man.
is that replacing any Spider-Man books or is that just like
Nah, probably not. Again, this is like they do. So if they have to do like a thing, right? Because after this is basically replacing One World Under Doom. Yeah. So those miniseries will be gone. So they have to throw these new ones in. Long Shots is a
Right.
miniseries. Like, so that's what I mean is that it's all publishing number. They have to have 81 comics a month or some shit. So they basically rotate whatever in. We get into reviews this week. I'm pissed about that fucking renumbering. No reason to relaunch Fantastic Four #1. Fucking weirdos.
Just a movie month, dude. That's the only reason. And let's
There's
get Ramos on for 6 to 8 issues.
I don't understand Ryan North's run. I don't understand it. Every issue I fucking have ever read, they're never together. Never. It's crazy to me. First 5 or 6 issues that they were all separate. They're all
It's true.
separate.
It's
This
true.
first issue, they're together for two pages, and they go to different times.
Yes.
Ah,
Good job.
fuck it. X Avengers. All right.
All right.
Uncanny Avengers. All right.
It's
Basically.
fine.
The Last
Um,
Wolverine.
yeah, what's that? That's interesting to me. But I don't know what's up to deal with
The
Wolverine.
Last
Lauren Kinney
Jedi.
Sabretooth. I like that. I wish it was a new I hope it's a new clone and not just his her adapting a new personality. I wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
Rogue Storm, whatever that is.
There's
And then X-Men, the Book of Revelation. Revelation's funny because Revelation, Apocalypse, it's all similar. Is that Apocalypse Son's name? Is he going by Revelation?
X years from today. That would be good. Yeah.
See the revelation. Bow, bow, bow. That's the Mortal Kombat song. Mortal
That's
Kombat,
fine.
1995.
That's fine. There's so this is an example of like kind of pulling in because I know J. Scott Campbell. So J. Scott Campbell's doing 28 covers. Um, I think Tanya's doing all the coloring. His like very young looking wife is doing all the coloring on
Yeah, keep
this.
that money in the family.
Um, really good. I like this echo behind it. I think all these look really good.
Yes.
So Jay's and it's called what Just Spectacular Collection. So these are all variants. I don't know what the ratio is, but these should just be. It's so weird that has to be a thing, but rather than, and I wonder what they're paying him for this, man. It's got to be a fucking ton.
Yeah.
I mean, but I like that and I don't like that. Yeah, give him money because he looks great, but I just are you ever going to do sequentials again, man? You ever going to do
Do
sequentials again?
that stupid Jeff Loeb Spider-Man comic.
That would
Just
fucking
do
sell
it.
like crazy.
It would
That
sell
would
like
sell like
crazy.
crazy.
We need we
I
need
do like this logo with the like effect on it. Pretty good. And I wonder if he has control over like the logos too. Like, wonder if he has control over. Let's go
placement.
to yeah,
I hope so.
yeah. I think that's really good. Oh yeah, that's right. They
See
have
ya.
to change. They have to do Ghost Spider again because
Have a good day.
again, that can't support. So they got to relaunch. Got to relaunch it. Same writer, same writer.
Yeah, I don't
And they're giving them. They're going to give her the sneakers. All right. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if she. I don't remember.
I
It's
don't know if she
ridiculous.
I don't know if she had it or not. Mary Jane, of course. J. Scott Campbell draws like one of the best, but Mary Jane and Black Hawk, they're like his signature
Yeah,
Marvel characters.
that's
Like always
crazy.
do that.
Are you okay with this? I had trouble with this a little bit. I don't like the chin strap per se. I don't like this US here. I don't mind this, you know,
I don't
pouches.
know. It's a weird.
I don't know. I don't like that star either. I guess the more I look at this, the more I dislike it. I don't like these. I don't like these boots like this.
All right, change it before you. This is getting annoying.
Yeah. Yep.
It's fine. That pose
Skinny
is
Daredevil.
so. It's the Ned Flanders episode of Simpsons. I don't know if you saw it, where he's wearing a ski suit, and Simpsons like Homer's like stupid sexy Flanders, where he's Flanders in the suit, and he's like, it gives me maximum mobility, and he's like shaking his ass. Like that's what
This is
that.
canceled. This has one issue left after this. They're canceling this
But
to
that's what
do
this
a
cover looks
relaunch.
like to me.
Yeah, it's fine.
That because he's like kind of showing off his butt.
Yeah.
It's got maximum mobility.
I think he stopped on Magic, but I guess this is just him coming back. I feel like he stopped issue 4 at 5, I think.
Okay.
So it's him kind of coming back. I mean, he definitely draws her a certain way. Again, it's a slightly different body type. I think pretty good. This is fine. This doesn't really look like anything, you know. This doesn't really look like anything. I don't know if I like these webbed feet though. This is the Doom. I think this is the actual costume of like the One World Under Doom ish, like squat, like the Sorcerer Supreme costume.
Except he doesn't have the red cape. They should have a variant where he's wearing the cloak.
Yeah, you gotta have your Jim Lee Rogue and Savage Land.
Yep.
So only 10. We got 10. They're all real solid. I'm sure it'll do pretty well for them. That's fine. Just spectacular collection. So I guess we're doing 10, 10, 8. So probably over 3 months. If I think that's all the same month that that's doing. So I'm sure it'll spike some, I guess that's different. It'll, because I think when he prints, he does maybe 3,000
Is
when he
he
does
doing his
variants
own
on
prints
his
of any of
own.
these covers? Is he doing his own variant like Rogue in Savage Land costume or Rogue and you know
I
what I
don't
mean?
know.
Like is he doing variations? I don't know.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean that's really where like a lot of the money is these these exclusive
Yeah, because
variants or whatnot
he can
variants.
charge $10 a piece. He's
There should be
paying
some type of deal where he could sell. He should sell just sleeves of this stuff. Like I feel like that's what Alex Ross does with DC. Alex Ross is like, hey, I'm going to paint this, and you can have this for X, or even with the timeless ones, he's like, you can have it for this and a calendar and shit, but I get to sell it on my website, or I get to sell it at San Diego. So here's a couple. I think we might have even had these in previews before. Just a couple like of the actual like official shots of
yeah,
this. I think
okay.
it's weird that the picture that they give of this, but I did notice on here that they give you a code so you get to DC Universe Infinite, and I think there's a bunch of stuff free on it already. I feel like this week when I went on there, they had a bunch of free Superman stuff. I feel like a lot of people were mad when one of the books came out recently from DC, and was it the Superboy? Oh, I think that's what it was. It was like a consolation prize. So you could buy the Superboy Adventure Comics reprint, which is first appearance of Crypto, and you could win something to go to like the premiere. And if you didn't win the consolation prize, you get 3 months free of DC Infinite. So you have all these comic shots where like you're telling me, and we've already talked about this. We feel that print people are print people, digital
Yeah.
people are digital people, or in our case, it's like a hybrid. It's like I like the collections of X, but I want to read this on digital. I want to have this in print. I want to have, like it's tempting, like this week, work in progress, right? Are you going to get the work in progress? Did you find that anywhere? The All-Star Superman?
No, I didn't even look
Do
for
you
it yet.
think you would find, do you think and like I went to a place this week and they didn't have I don't know if I would have bought the Treasury, but I had issue with the Treasury edition they put out this week because I feel like the Treasury edition for digital should have had Treasury and there's just a digital version because I feel like if you just took every caption and you upsize it by 200%, because I'm still reading it on my iPad. So this is as if I'm reading it on my iPad, which is going to be smaller than the Treasury, bigger than a regular comic potentially.
Right.
So if you just did a
Is it
separate
is it
thing,
full? Was the printed copy full treasury size, like 70s
yeah,
treasury edition?
yep.
Okay.
So those captions and those word balloons are the correct size in print, but that's not how I'm reading this. Now they're not going to spend money to do it. You're not paying Russ Wooten again, or it's not Russ Wooten, but like where we know Russ Wooten has done different work on the Youngblood, where he's moved some stuff or changed some
Here's
slight
my question.
positioning.
For the treasury edition print, is are the word balloons printed bigger because the panels are bigger, or they
No,
printed regular comic size, but the
yes,
page is bigger?
correct, yes,
That's a
separate,
bad move. Like
yes.
like treasury editions, everything should be bigger.
That's what she said. Yeah. So if
Yes.
I'm looking at my Treasury edition of Cap, everything's bigger. Yeah,
Yeah, everything should be bigger. And if it's shrunk down, if it was when it's shrunk down, because it has been shrunk down a comic book size, then the word balloons become the size of
size
regular comic
correct.
books. But this treasury edition that just came out, if they were to shrink this down, say they put it in a Superman collection somewhere, well, then you're going to have trouble reading the word balloons.
Yeah, which I am right now on digital. So
That's great.
anyway,
I mean,
so
yeah,
but yeah, good on them for potentially either giving free stuff or plugging that. A lot of people are either on their phones. I think that's a much better app than the Marvel app. Um,
yeah,
yeah,
it does a lot of things better.
it does a lot of things better. This is
I'm
the Troika outfit, which I think is kind of like it. It's
it's
very
it's
hard to do a Kelly Jones figure. This is the closest we have to it. I
mhm.
think they did a vampire one that was more that was I think it might have been DC Direct. I think they did a vampire one when he was like Vampire Dracula-ish.
I
I
think you're
think that
right.
was probably closer to that, but not bad. Not bad. Cloth cape. Oh, there we go. Five. So 25,000 plus comics. And I want to say that there's hundreds that are free. You know, this is fucking goofy, dude. This is so funny. Look at that. It's the Perez 70s Nightwing.
Oh yeah,
So goofy, dude. But I do like that they credit like the back. Like this is just kind of like a straight. This is Batman. Which what do they call this? No Man's Land Batman. Uh, I like the blue. The logo looks like the logo looks like it's like pulled apart a little bit. Doesn't matter. It's solid. That's solid. I like again. I like the satin cape. Good accessories. There's a lot of good DC swag and stuff. There's a lot of good stuff, and I see 0.0 shit from Marvel. The shit that they have there, and I want to say they even have some print. So this is a convention exclusive variant. It's reprints of one, all Jay Lee variants. So this is kind of funny. I wonder if Jay Lee was under contract or something like that because I feel like Jay Lee is now popping up doing DC work.
Yeah,
You know, he always does a Thundercats cover or whatever. I feel like, but these
maybe
are all really good. They're all
I would I
really
would
good looking.
I would be horrified to. Oh,
Woo.
that's so cool. I didn't see that actually. I'd be horrified to hear that like his dynamite work dried up because of the problems they're having with Diamond.
Oh fuck yeah, I don't
I'd be
know.
like, I would hate to see that.
God, I
But
love that. Holy God, Jesus Christ,
that's neat.
I love that.
Yeah,
And
all three of these are great.
all his women are very specific too. I think that's, and I just like, look, it's barely, your second arm is barely there. Fucking nuts. And that's June, yeah, June Chung. Okay, yeah. So again, really, really, really great. And I do like that. Plus, here you get different cover. I think that yeah, they're having a this special they're having specials there where you can buy the hardcover. So it's the same hardcover you can get out in the wild. However, there you can have this dust jacket. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool because again, they're not having to print. That's smart because they already have the hardcover because they're coming out, I believe, hardcover and softcover at the same time. So I'm not sure if this is like almost like promo because you can see stuff in here. You get to see editor's notes too. It says query, can we italicize or otherwise set off the title? Dude, this is funny. They put this out as a press release, and then they have here they wanted $50. Ooh, because like right there on that UPC, that's where they typically put the price. So
Huh?
yeah, $50 USA. But on that zip, if you scanned it at like Borders or whatever, or at Borders, yeah, Borders around anymore. But then it would ring up when 24.99. There's actually a loophole of that because I feel like I bought something like that one time where it was misprinted on the back like this, and I
Yeah.
got it for that price. I got it for the price that was on that little barcode because that's the one price, but the price up above it was higher. It's like a 125. That's what it was. Marvel Omnibus is when they first came out and they first flipped over to 125. Some of those still said 99.99, and
Ah.
it rang up cheaper. And there was even a sale on that, so I fought and got that.
So how long until we get absolute Batman? Absolute,
Absolute Batman.
absolute Batman.
Absolute. Well, like let's see. So you have, let's see. Okay, so I guess that these are what's here. So these are interior shots. I don't like that Jim Lee Superman. He looks old.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Old.
You're right.
And this is like, I don't know. No, let me go back
That's
to
fine.
Batman. Hmm.
It,
Hey man,
it's funny. All three of these characters are kind of out of Jim Lee's normal designs.
dude,
So
I
it's like
can't believe
it's
they put
more.
this out with the fucking notes. What did that's fine. That's fine. All right. What was it? Superman Unlimited one? Okay. Fortnite. Woo. Go, go,
Fortnite.
go.
You've been talking about it all day.
Yeah, this I believe they're selling a print of this too as a history of DCU. I feel like that they're selling a long print of that, I believe. Um, and let's see, they have a no, they have they're giving away there was something I saw there's yeah, the Action Comics #1 cover you can get inside of it. So that would be really cool if we went to San Diego. So I think there's going to be a lot of cool picks from this here.
Yeah.
The Crypto and Superman comic is already that's on the DC website. Yeah, it's okay. But here's some exclusive merch. That's a Dragata. That's it doesn't say who does what. And that almost looks like a Michael Cho, but I don't know if
It
it is or
does.
not.
That's really neat looking.
It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I mean all of these are pretty good. That's the new logo. I do like it on that yellow. I think that's pretty great. That's a Jorge Jimenez. I wonder if he's the first artist. Well, actually no, because who do you know that Steranko created the X-Men logo? when he did his issue.
Yes, yes.
That's his logo, and that's the logo they pretty much use. I love this. It's super busy and like really, too much. So,
Yep.
I would love to buy
You
that.
would
And
I would never wear that, but that's
I
perfect for you.
love wearing stuff like that. It's horrible. There's a Lobo shirt with a Kyle Hotzback, which is
Well,
very cool.
that's cool.
That's from the cancellation special.
Did
That's
I ever
pretty
show
cool.
you this? This is a big old patch guy they got me for Christmas one year.
Oh shit.
It's the Superman of America. It's a replica of the 1940s real patch. It was a
Yeah,
real
yeah, yeah.
thing.
Okay,
Um,
that's fun.
yeah,
You got to
it's
get a
awesome, dude.
denim jacket, bro.
No, I do need. Well, I don't know if I could. I definitely need a new
Denim,
hoodie.
baby.
Denim.
Get a denim jacket. Oh,
I
you know what?
I
Yeah, you have a Superman hoodie.
I have a
Like,
Superman hoodie, but it's kind of old. I want to get a new Superman hoodie because I have this and I have a. Is it right here? It's not within reach. I got a secondary patch that is a reproduction of Superman #1. Or is
mm,
it Action Comics 1? Anyway, so I got two Superman patches I want to get, but I also want to get a logo for one of my characters on there. I don't want a jacket full of patches, but like two is like a good,
you
maybe
know,
three.
I had. Do you remember in Dufferin Mall, the East shop,
Yes,
EAST? They had a back room where they had patches. And I got a jacket. I want to see if I might have a picture of it somewhere. I had a white snake patch in the back, and I had Def Leppard on the front.
that's funny.
Amazing. So
We had a Nautica style like tan jacket, but Kathy had found the Spider-Man, really awesome crawling Ditko Spider-Man,
hmm,
like a great pose. And I put that on there, and I would always get, where'd you get that jacket? We're constantly barrage. Everyone wanted to know where I got the
yeah,
Spider-Man jacket. I'm like, it's a patch on a Nautilus jacket or whatever,
yeah.
you know.
That's funny.
Um,
That's
yeah, it's
funny.
funny. I haven't worn jean jackets like high school, but I did have like my a John Byrne Wolverine pin, the Watchmen pin, Superman, whatever pins. Like I love that jean jacket.
Yeah, I'd rather have these type of shirts where the logo on the back rather is
What are you doing?
I don't like these logos in the front and then
No,
have that in the back. I'd rather have that's good. That's a good
no,
combination.
I want a traditional T-shirt with a big image on the front.
Yeah, that's right. Uh, because nostalgia is all the rage here. We're gonna plop a Planet Hulk one shot. Only one cover that I saw on it so far, which is fine. Carlos
Isn't that kind of what we're
Pagliulian.
getting in Imperial?
Yeah, I mean, but this is going to place it. This takes place during that Planet Hulk, basically. It's not. This isn't a new story returning back to Planet Hulk. That is what Imperial did. Yes, you're correct. But here they're just doing a 20th anniversary issue.
Is Imperial late?
I don't know. It feels late.
I feel like
Two
because we
should be
enjoyed
this
the
week.
first issue. All right, maybe it's coming out this week.
It's chunky. It's 40 pages.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw this news yet. Dan and Warren Johnson coming to. So it's funny. They're almost like swapping. So Dan Mora.
yeah.
Well,
Demore goes.
Dan Mora is jumping to Transformers, and Danny Warren Johnson comes over to do an annual, which is good. So if there's going to be annuals, I wonder who's going to plop in and do Wonder Woman and Superman.
Great question.
Actually, mm,
Uh,
fucking do Jay Lee on that Absolute Superman be fucking
Jay
great.
Lee, Darrington would be a good choice for any of these type of looks.
Darrington ain't doing shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the lineup. The reason I took a picture of this is some people that the people that kind of popped in here, Dennis Camp there. I know that Martian Manor's not canceled, but it's on hiatus because they need to have the art
Well, because they
finished.
probably only planned this as a miniseries and didn't expect it to be a
Yeah.
hit.
So there's
I
at
don't
least
think
another six.
so. Good.
That's what I saw.
That
So
that'll be a beautiful, absolute Martian Manhunter book.
yeah, so just by looking over here, the only one that kind of popped in is Danny Warren Johnson going to be at one of the panels. There's a Peacemaker panel that James Gunn will be at. So he'll be back into promotion mode for that. Maybe we'll take a vacation. But this middle one I'm very interested in because again, I think I had pictures a couple weeks ago that I pulled pictures of this. This is literally animation that they talked about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, as they had art for this stuff 3 years ago. I was like, oh, I want this. I want this Batman,
This
Aztec
is
Batman.
very strange.
I love it.
Um, Now
But
this will be
here's the
neat.
thing is that this is all made by a native studio. Like
Okay,
it's like a South America studio. So yes. Yes, please.
cool.
Thank you.
I'll take it.
So
I
I'm
don't know
happy
if
that
that.
that
Yeah,
showed back up, you know. Yeah, so we talked about Jay Lee potentially, hopefully, not, but I feel like these problems may have started and there's been a lot of stuff solicited since, or maybe it was in the old pipeline. But we do know that, Dynamite's not getting paid.
Yeah.
He's asking for
And
help because and basically what sucks about all this is that Dynamite basically asked for their money that they're owed,
right.
and then Diamond's response was like, well, we don't think you're in any type of financial problems.
Yeah.
So the issue with that is that basically then you got to show the books, which is just very not that great. So then you
No.
show the books. So there he shows the books like, look, I ain't got payroll next month, so you guys can please pay me. So he's asking for help. So Fantagraphics drawn a quarterly, and
And the
there was
problem
an
is,
article also about tomorrow's
okay.
that about the tomorrow stuff. So they're
No, no, no.
selling. Supposedly, there's a lot of stuff going out the door. Very Italian, very Italian.
Yes. Oh, Udon was talking about this too.
Yeah. So they're
Um,
selling shit out the back door.
they can't even get they have stuff from these publishers there in
Mm,
the diamond warehouses and they're not returning it. And they're still
right.
selling it. They're still selling other people's stuff and then not paying them.
Correct.
It
And they're
is,
still getting warehouse fees. So, but they charge the company's warehouse fees.
yeah,
They charge the company. So rather than like Udon have a warehouse, Dynamite have it like that. Like they're having Volta warehouses they used to store. The reason for is it Sparta? There's a hub. I think it was Sparta. When I worked for Diamond, they wanted everything coming out of the space in Illinois because they can have places in 2 days
yeah.
by
They can
where it
reach
was
the
located.
country. Right.
Correct. They can reach most of the country in 2 days
Yeah.
versus having some in Plattsburgh and be like New York Northeast. So they had bought tons and tons and tons of just expansive warehouse, and by where they were placed and plopped, they can just get shit. But that also meant that Image, you give us your trades, drop your trades here. It also
Right.
meant that at a certain point, if you don't want to pay that, you mentioned on the Tom Scioli interview, what happens? They have too many Bible stories, right?
Yeah. Giant size
And
Kung
they
Fu
sell them.
Bible
What are you
stories.
gonna do? They need that spot, so what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pulp
Fucking
them.
get rid of them, pulp them.
You know,
Fuck.
which is
You know what
sad
I mean?
because like I literally would have taken them myself. Like I like that book so much.
Right.
I would have been like Larson, ship them to me. I will sell them forever on my eBay
Put in my
page.
garage, dude. Fucking put them in my house.
No, I'll sell them forever. And every time
I'll
I sell
fucking
one,
warehouse your shit. You know?
$5 to you, $5 to me.
Yeah.
You know,
So
I'll
I'm
do the
hoping
work. I'll
that
send you the money.
this I think this hearing is this week. I think it's on the 16th. So I'm hoping that something comes through fast because again, I know a few people that work there. We know someone we have a mutual friend that works there. But I know people that do work there that like seriously, like what if you're just at a job? I thought about this when I read this article. I was like, what if they just said like, hey, we're not paying you. We can't pay you. You're gonna still come to work? Like, like you can't just go get a job like that and just go get like what are you gonna do? Like,
Yeah.
I just don't know what can be done. And it just really puts, there's 30 employees, I believe. It just puts Nick in a hard position to have communication with his people and be like, I don't know. Like the I don't know sucks. That sucks because you just don't know what the outcome is going to be and how fast is the outcome. Courts are
No,
not fast.
no. And
So
we're watching this week to week. So it goes by at a normal speed for us. But when you're living in an emergency, when you're living in a heightened situation, every day feels like forever.
yeah.
Every day you don't have an answer. It's like you ever get like uh I don't know, broken up with and you're just waiting for her to call you back to say she's
Mm.
wrong. Like that day feels like forever,
Right, right,
you
right.
know. And they're always wrong, of course, but
Or I'm always right.
I'm
Um,
always right. Hey,
so this was kind of funny. Yeah, the swimsuit issue came out this week, and
right?
from what I understand, it's a lot of story. Like they do a
It
bridging
is it
story
is
in
yeah,
there.
it is a bridging story, correct.
So that doesn't make any sense. Like I figured this would be like the easiest shit for them to do, but apparently they recycled three pages inside of it.
Right. Now, are those regular covers or were they like variant covers
These
that
were
were hard to
variant
get?
cover, beach variant
Then
covers or
then
whatever.
shut the fuck up. Like
I
who cares?
guess.
It's 3 pages, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
And
I guess. I don't know. I
what
don't
is
know what
this?
this is. This was just like this is on sale this week at Heritage, and I just was like, what the fuck is this? So
Yeah, Rex Dexter Mars was a comic from the 40s.
I
Uh,
don't remember this at all.
funny enough,
Let's see.
just a funny thing, Larson had a scientist named Rex Dexter, and he was not aware of this comic. So
Hmm.
he finds that very. I think he ended up using this character at some point in Savage Dragon, or he made his Rex Dexter do a little bit more because of this pre-existing, you know,
Is
Buck
this
Rogers
a
style character.
yeah, I mean, is this public domain now?
Yes,
Oh, I want to do a Dexter Mars fucking comic.
you
Look at
should.
that.
Public
That's fucking
doing.
nuts. Yeah, this will be in. I think this week is all the Peter David insert one pager.
Okay.
They pulled the right people. I mean, again, I think that's good. I feel like a
Jim
lot of
Lee,
these
Todd
tributes they
Nauck,
don't pull the right
Marty
people.
Marty Edlin,
I feel like
Jim
they don't
Calafiore.
pull
Yeah,
the right like tribute people that should be saying something about him.
the
But these
people
are
who really worked with him at DC. Yes,
yeah, these are the three main people you would want to hear from. And Jim Lee, well, Jim Lee's Jim Lee, and he has one line.
it's rough, dude.
So
Because Marvel had the Butch Geist stuff this week too,
yeah,
and then
I
we're
don't know
gonna
if
get
they had any comments in that. They just were like plop. You know what I mean? They put a Marvel Age cover and a couple of pictures of art. I don't think
right,
they did a good
and
job.
then we're
It
gonna
was a
get
much
what
better job.
Jim Shooter ones next month. It just people keep the drop dead age, dude.
Yeah,
56. That's the year my dad was born. Weird.
yeah. There's a pretty good video of this on Marvel.com. So they honor Jack Kirby. But it's weird the way that it's set up. It's like not a street. So like Essex and Delancey is the same. That's like the block he was born on, right? That's like what typically where they're saying that Yancey Street. This almost just feels like it's just an extra pole that'll be there for a little bit. So I don't
Yeah,
really know.
until someone steals it.
Yeah, right. That would suck. I do think it's funny though. Like a lot of people like do know where like Jack Kirby's like apartment is, and it's a red door because this article kind of goes into it a little bit. And I know that because I've seen blogs and blogs of people that just like stand outside of it and do like a video. And it's like, can you imagine like living in there, like trying to go about your day, and there's people outside and they're just doing like a Jack Kirby video, you know?
I love this type of stuff. You know, I would love to take like a pilgrimage to Cleveland to go see like the Jerry Siegel house,
Yeah, yeah.
and then see the small museum there, and then go to like Metropolis, Illinois. Oh, where
I
is
think
that
that's right.
Metropolis?
Yeah.
Illinois. I want to go there during like their Superman
Mhm.
festival.
There's a Robert E. Howard Day in Texas. You can go to Robert E. Howard's house, and you can sit in the desk is there, I believe. I believe you can sit at the desk.
I think you're right. I think you're
Yeah.
right.
So they have a Robert E. Howard Day, you know, because I know Jim Zub talked about it in an interview. So that would be pretty fun to do too.
Yeah, I would love to go that. They still talk about the Superman theme park that Neil Adams designed. Like that's like what the hell they had a bizarro carousel that I think would like instead of going around it went up and down or something.
Mm.
It was just all this weird. Like the Superman park is like the saddest thing we never got.
Yeah, and
The
it's
other
fun.
theme park that I would have loved to have seen was the Sid and Marty Croft inside amusement park. That supposedly was like beautiful.
Well,
It
that
was
was
like
gonna be just like fucking like you know what was it gonna be? Just all the
no,
HR
that was
puppet stuff.
built. Yeah, HR, everything they created was in this
Jesus.
amusement park, and it was all inside. It was all, and it was like beautiful glass and crystal sculptures and like all this crazy stuff. I
Was
got
that
you
a
got to
Mr.
look it up.
Show where they had that trip out? Was that Mr. Show or was
Oh
that like
yeah, that was what was that called?
it was horrible.
It
It
was
was a
like
bad trip. Like
it
that's
was a
what I
bad
mean.
yeah.
Is like
The whole joke,
it was a bad trip. That was
yeah,
very
Mr.
funny
Show was
though.
a great parody. That was a great parody.
That was very funny. There's my new cat on my extra comics there.
Yep.
These are my pulp comics. These are
What
all
am I in? Comic Crypt in Oak Glen here?
yeah. That's right.
That,
Rest in peace.
rest in peace, Comic Crypt. They had too many cats there. Too
I
many
don't know what we're
cats.
calling this cat yet. Actually, we could actually have like a contest. We can vote on like what this cat's name is. So I adopted the cat, uh, and they call it Callie after Calico, not your daughter Callie.
Right. Spelled
But it's
differently.
not right for this cat just yet. So I got to figure something out. I don't
You
know.
don't like Calico?
That's fine.
Isn't that the new Thundercats character too?
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Call
Yeah,
her
actually, is that right? Because they call her like that. So, but that's all the news I got. Yeah, that was all I grabbed this week. I don't know if there was any little bits and pieces of stuff that you remember.
There probably was, but I forget right now. We'll go easy on
That's
the people
okay.
and we'll just end the show.
We're just
Did you
ending it.
Hey, real funny thing. I accidentally went, I do my Rob Messick Twitter. Two things. First off, Rob Messick Twitter, doing good. I put up this Dale Keown picture of Hulk covered partially by Venom. And like I guess nobody saw it because I went viral about it. Comic book viral. Like 10 or 20,000 views on my
Hmm.
Twitter because of this one, and it got reposted by everyone. I guess nobody saw this Hulk Venom cover.
What that
But
is either. Yeah, I don't know. You gotta send that to me so I'll
it
plop it in.
pop it in.
Plop.
Yeah, it's right on my Twitter. And the second thing was I had this Liefeld Jim Lee Chapel Zealot Wildcat Youngblood poster, and Liefeld doesn't have it, and he took a picture of it, but the picture he has was actually an old picture I took. So Brian took it over to our friend Dex's house, scanned it. It's an oversized poster, so Dex stitched it together in Photoshop.
Mm.
And Liefeld, like when I reposted it on the Facebook page and my Twitter, Liefeld got a hold of it and he retweeted on like Threads,
Hmm.
Instagram, Facebook, Blue Sky, and he just quoted like Rob Messick 76, which is great
That's
on
cool.
Instagram, but not great anywhere else.
Right, right, right. Yeah, we gotta
Which I don't
get
really
get
use
him
my
on.
Instagram at all, but like it was cool. I felt to post that like everywhere.
Yeah,
So I
take
went viral on kind of two different things this week for the socials.
yeah, we'll take it. And yeah, definitely check out the Tom Scioli interview. There's a lot of great content in there, a lot of cool editing
Yeah,
tricks in there.
it's
So
great that our first interview is someone like we really love, and
we're
we
big
both love
fucking
him
fans. Yeah.
equally. Like
Yeah.
those, and just I happen to be friendly with him, and it's friendly enough to where he's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it."
Yeah.
And we asked for an hour of his time. We got almost two.
Got 201. Yeah, went to two pretty much like straight 201. So yeah, really cool. We'll see him in New York. I got to plan out my New York a little bit. I know you have some things. Yeah, we got to plan out New York. But yeah, maybe we'll look at the calendar and you know what? Oh, well, yeah, maybe we'll do a maybe we should go do a Superman weekend. We can go to fucking Cleveland and maybe we just do that. Is there a con in there over there?
In Cleveland, I don't know. I don't know what they
Yeah,
do.
just take a look. I don't know. But yeah, that wouldn't be bad. New York will be our. We gotta get shirts by then. We gotta get some t-shirts.
We should have some Awestruck Comics T-shirts for sure.
Yeah, for show, for
Faux
show.
show.
So
Um,
everyone go see Superman. Everyone watch our Superman review. I'm much more negative on it than Rob is, but I'm still go see it. Again, it's not my fault. I wish I wasn't like this. That's
yeah,
my best opinion of it is I
like
wish I could
you've always been like
not.
this,
I've always been like it sucks. It sucks.
and you're really like
Sucks.
this when it comes to mainstream stuff. But the more independent and crappy something is, then the more you love it. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, like are you gonna like okay, right. My recommendation this week is everyone go on to fucking Tubi and go watch like you're the hunter from the future. Because the joke of that Riff Tracks does. They watch Riff Tracks, your YOR, which is basically a Conan knockoff,
right.
and it's horribly dubbed. It's probably shot with no sound, terrible, not very good. But there is a part in it where someone says, like, well, you're the hunter from the future. He's like, what did you say? And like, it's just this whole thing. Yeah. So yeah, I could highly recommend You're the Hunter from the Future unabashedly, right? Stupid. And then I can't recommend this giant 400 fucking $1 million like blockbuster making a ton of fucking going to make a half a billion to $1 billion in the next like month. And I'm like, yeah, I got issues. Like I get
Yeah,
it. I
yeah.
get it.
Meanwhile,
I get it.
yours like terrible, probably,
It
and like
sucks.
it's everything about it sucks.
Star Crash. Go watch the Ripjack Star Crash. Great. You know what I mean? Like go watch Starfleet on YouTube. I'm aware how stupid I am
Yeah,
completely. I'm aware. I like the knockoff Conan movie, The Barbarians, the Barbarian Twins. Like I get it. I'm very curious how it's going to work with Toxic Avenger. So I love the first Toxic Avenger, making a new one, and I don't like the trailer on it, but I'll probably see it. Probably will see that in the movies. But if you try to make it too trashy on a like wrong, then it just sucks. It's like The Room. It's like you can accidentally make The Room,
right.
but actually the Room movie making of The Room is pretty good. This is SRS. It's actually kind of good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's really hard to make a bad movie like a Neil Breen movie. He can do it. So anyway, but everyone go see Superman and then watch our review and watch me
So,
slightly eviscerate it. So have a
all
good
right,
week, everybody. We'll see you soon. Stay tuned for reviews day. Got lots of things I'll also complain about. I apologize.
and
So, good night.
stay super, man.
Stay super, man.